guys, how are you? My name's Sarah. This is my YouTube channel, Stitching by Sarah. This is a channel about cross stitch. This is going to be a Flosstube extra. I have not one, not two, but 6 empty project bags. So I thought, you know what, I can't have empty project bags. I need to get something in them and hopefully get started working on them. So this is going to be a stash dive / kit with me. I'm going to pull out some charts and, kit them here with you. And then I will stop the video for a little bit and pull my floss and my fabric out and the charts, and we'll see what we can do. Hi guys, I'm back. I hope I have everything all set up. So I have my 6 project bags. I also have a sheet of, actually a couple sheets, too many sheets of paper, and a pen so that I can write down if I'm missing fabric or floss or something like that. I pulled out my SI to SY, and I'm going to go to the very back because this is the one that I definitely want to kit up and start. Is the Fragments in Time, the Susquehanna Valley sampler. I just received the chart this year. And so this is what my first choice is going to be. So I'm going to put my binder back. We will pull out the fabric and the floss. Oops, get back here if I have them. All right, so this is the free border that comes on Summer House Stitchworks website for the Fragments in Time. There are 8 of them. I have to remember to pull the chart to me. The linen is 32 count straw by Weeks Dye Works. That's on this one. I don't know if it's all the same with all of them. This one's 32 count straw. Looks really pink. Those look really pink for straw. That says 32 count straw by Weeks also. And the linen is straw by Weeks Dye Works. So I want my linen to be more like that one there. I'm not necessarily going to do 32 count, but I tend to pull by color and not by count. Actually, I'm going to pull out the floss first. So it looks like on all of these they use chestnut, which is not on there, moss, cadet, parchment, Carolina, sisal, linen, and cinnabar. So let me go through my Weeks Dye Works first. Okay, this is my Weeks Dye Works box. I don't have a lot. I should probably join a club or something to get some more. So we will start with chestnut. I kind of have them in alphabetical order, but not necessarily. Okay, so here are my flosses. I am looking for chestnut. I'd say it's probably a brownish. I don't see anything else that could be brownish. So I am thinking I do not have chestnut. And I'm also in the C, so I probably don't have cadet, Carolina sisal, or cinnabar. That one might be close for a cinnabar. I'm going to put this aside. So I don't have chestnut or cinnabar or Carolina sisal or cadet. Next would be L, and I am looking for lichen, which my guess would be like a green, maybe, I don't know. All right, so I don't have lichen. Let's see, M, moss. This is my MNO pile. So I do not have moss, P, parchment. I don't have that either. So I am batting 1,000 on all of them. Okay. So the patterns themselves give a DMC conversion. That is the DMC conversion. So let me see what I have in my DMCs. Okay, let's start with 3830. Can I just tell you, this is really weird doing it with the camera on top. Okay, it's 3830. 3830. I do not have. All right, 3859. Hey, look at, I got one. 3859. Let's see if we have 898, and I believe that's a brown. All right. 898, we got lots of them. So I've got that. So that will be for chestnut. So 712 would be on the other side. And I do not, oh, I have a smidge. Can you tell how old some of these are? Some of these are from like the 80s. Paper bobbinators. I used to do that a long time ago. So I have a smidge of 712, but I think I'm going to need more. So I'm not going to put that on as I have it, but I have enough to start. Or actually what I can do is I will find a fancy floss that is close to that color. We will go to the 500s. So we are looking for 580. And I have 580. 580 is moss. Right. 502. And I see a 502 right there. So we will add that to our pile. 502 is cadet. All right, and then we're going to look for 834, which is lichen. And I have that. So we're going to add that to our pile. Let's see. I have chestnut. I have moss. I have cadet. I need to get conversion for parchment. I do not have Carolina Cecil. I have lichen and I have cinnabar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's number 6. So I'm going to pull out my coloring cotton because I go to that first because not very many charts call for coloring cotton. But I'm going to see if there's a color similar to this. Oh, wait a minute. That is pretty close. So let me pull that out. All right, I've got my DMC color card. It says for Carolina Cecil, it's 3830. So let's find 3830 is in column 17. 3830 would be that color. Let's see. That may be just, well, let me see where in the chart it appears so I get an idea. Carolina Cecil would be that. The bottom stitches of that, whatever that mushroom or whatever that is. So it looks like it's a pinky color. And it's also that. So I'm going to go more of a pinky. How about about more of that color. Or maybe a smidge darker. That may be too dark. Let me see where else they appear in the pattern. Actually, barn door looks like it may be. Although the color there kind of matches that. So I'm going to stick with old brick. I've got my fabric, or my flosses. Let me make sure I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's pull out a fabric. Now remember, when you test your colors, use a strand or two just to make sure it's going to show up. That will work on there. Brown. See, we did that one, and those will definitely show up on there, and that will show up on there. Vintage exemplar, 32 count, and these are the flosses that I have pulled to stitch on. That's that one. Summer House Stitchworks Fragments in Time. Plus that's the border. All right, so we're going to put that in our first bag. And I'm going to put it in this bag from Mystic Meadow Creations. I think I got her on Etsy, but I'm not positive. And this is definitely a start sooner than later project. All right, the next pattern I want to definitely kit up is Cardinal Claws. I'm going to go ahead and start that right after I kit it up. So it's only 47 by 47. They use white Monaco, and that is the floss that's called for. I don't know if I'm going to use white because the ecru stitches, well, is probably eggshell stitches. I want them to pop a little bit more than what they do. And if you hear that, Leah's mad at me because she's stuck in here with me. Well, let me pull the floss first. So, black coffee is a black. And this is all classic color work. All right, here's my classic color work box. First is black coffee. And that would be right there. So, a lot of these colors they use over and over, so I know that I have a lot of them. So there's my black coffee. Next is brown sugar. I don't know if I have that one. I don't have brown sugar. I have brown hen. We'll have to look and see what the brown sugar looks like. Let's see in the chart. Oh, that would be the gingerbread houses, so I want more of a gingerbread color. So we don't want brown hen. But how about wagon wheel? Would that be a good brown for gingerbread houses? That's a possibility. All right. So next is eggshell. D, E, F is right here. Eggshell is right there. So I have eggshell. And the next one is calling for is 4-leaf clover. And I have some of that. So we've got that. Perfect pie crust. I don't think I have that one. Perfect pie crust would be in this one. Okay, it does call for queen bee, and I have lots of queen bee, so we can knock that one off. It also calls for ribbon red. I have lots of ribbon red. So there's ribbon red. So we're just looking for perfect pie crust. All right, so I do not have perfect pie crust. So let me put these back in here. And I'm going to look at the chart and see what part of it is the brown perfect pie crust. All right, and that looks like it's his face. I've got to give him rosy cheeks. What's this? Oh no, that's not going to work. Cherub. So I think we'll do cherub for a perfect pie crust. Now let's go back to our fabric. I had pulled out, this is Stormy Night. I think they're all gonna work with Stormy Night. I don't think any of them are anywhere close to questionable. We will pull out Eggshell just to see. And I can see that. Can you see that? But let me see what else I have, just to make sure that that is what I'm going to go with. I have this teal khaki. No, I don't think I want that one. I have this DMC. Oh, I forgot that's DMC. But I don't think I want that one. Here's a Be Stitch Me. But, yeah, we'll see. It's an opal, so it could look like it's snowing. I'm going to take it out of the package. Oh, this is a 20 count Aida, so it would be really tiny. So probably not, actually. I have the new Forbidden Fiber Co. Fabric called Cobblestone. Or I have Dapple, 28 count. That kind of pops, doesn't it? I think Dapple may be what I'm heading towards. Well, let me see what else I've got in my little pile here. Here is some Crystal Arctic. That may work. I think I'm going with Crystal Arctic. Yep. Okay. So, for Cardinal Claws, I'm using most of the called for Classic Colorworks. And I'm going to use Crystal Arctic by Picture This Plus. And I'm going to put it in, since it's a Christmas bag, I'm going to put it in my rejected Christmas bag that I just made this year. Cute, but I ran the fabric wrong ways. I didn't do it directionally right, so I put that there. And I said, ew, that's ugly. I'm not giving that to anybody. So we're going to put that right in here. And we're going to set this aside. All right. Let's do a quick little look through this book and see if there's anything that pulls my fancy that I want to kit up right now. I love Silver Creek samplers, but I don't want any of that yet. Oh, should have started. Our anniversary was on Sunday. I should have started that on Sunday. Let me think. I could actually start it any time I want now, but this is so pretty. Let's kit this one up. So she uses DMCs. So let's pull out my DMCs. All right. First one she has is 310. And voila, 310. Let's see, these are not in order. Okay, 3776. 3776. Mahogany. So I have that. Weeks Dye Works Mocha. I'm not sure if I have that. But on this chart, I could change the colors to anything that fits us. So I'm guessing the word together, it looks like that's variegated. So that probably is the mocha. So I can use whatever colors I want on the mocha, or for that. Well, let me see if I happen to have, it doesn't look like I have a mocha type color. Let me see if we can find a brown that I would be happy with. All right, this is the color in Cotton. Ouch. And how about that one? Sugar Maple. I think I like that one. Now, let's just look at the 3776. I don't think they're too close. Next color is DMC 3828. 3828. I have. So right there's DMC 3828. Next one is 930. DMC 930 would be in here. And I don't have that one. So she says 930 is an antique blue medium. So it's probably, or antique blue dark. Do I have 931? I have 931. And it calls for 932. I have 932. So that is medium. So I need a darker navy blue. So I'm assuming it would be the outline. What do you think? Is that? Oh, that's pretty. I think that's actually about the same color. So I wanted a little darker than blue jeans. How about right here? Blue suede. There we go. We're going to use blue suede for our 930. Next one is DMC 3052. 3052. 3052. So we've got that one. We need 3858. I'm not sure if I'll have this one. A lot of the high 3/8s I don't tend to have. 3858. $3864, $3855. So I don't have 3858, which is rosewood medium. So probably, let me see if it's the hearts. All right, so it looks like the outlines are the only places where that color is. So it calls for 3858 and 3859. I don't have either, but it is just the hearts. So what I might do is find like an antique rose color that's variegated and use that for all or both of those. Kind of like that. Madison Rose, Hibiscus. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to use one for all of the hearts. So I think I'm going to stick with Madison Rose. And 3799, that's one of those colors that happen to be in a lot of things, and I have that one. 3799. All right, I went and got a little sticky because I am not going to remember that I am using Madison Rose for both 3858 and 3859. So I am going to give myself a little note. All right, so the fabric looks like it's an off-white. So I think something really light would make that pop. We're back to that's the Forbidden Fiber Co. That may be just a little more, well, Leah's outside. I was thinking more white, but that's kind of pretty. This is hand dyed by Rolanda. This is Oyster. Oyster. I can't say that word very well. I don't think I'm going to do it on this one. This is a little too blue. Let me see what I have in my 32 counts. Here's a coloring cotton. This is called Lemon Cream. They would all pop on that one. All right, you guys help me decide. I don't think we're doing oyster. Oyster. Which one do you guys vote for? Winter Sparrow or Lemon Cream? I like them both. I'll put them both in the bag and you guys let me know which one you like better. Let's put this in. This bag's dirty. We'll put this in the Made with Love by Barbara Jones bag. This was a bag from Stitching with the Housewives retreat in Indiana last year. Quick go through here. I don't need to do another Silver Creek sampler. And that's a Silver Creek sampler. Although I really do like that one. I like that one too. This one I received in I think like a D stash or something like that. Someone saw it and decided to give it to me. Pattern there. All right, to the Stitching with the Housewives. I don't think I want to kit up another Stitching with the Housewives because I already have one that I just kitted up. That's a chart, so I can't show you that. Santa's upside down, but there's Ho Ho Ho. There's Believe by Stitching with the Housewives. And then there's the calendar crates. I love this one. I really need to get that one started, but that's got to wait. America the Beautiful. Jolly Claus. There's a chart on the back of that one. Hello Summer. Let's move that over this way. Maybe I won't show the chart as much. And then there's Mary. There's another free chart. That's Chicken Love. Another free chart. Another free chart. Another free chart. If you go to her blog, Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com. She has a lot of free charts. Old Glory. This is Stitches to Live. Stitchy Kitten. Oh no. And then you can tell my 80s and 90s. I love that. That is on my radar to do sometime, but I've got to get a lot of my bigs done. And then I love that. And here's another wedding sampler. And then purple flowers, lilacs. I love lilacs. Stony Creek. We're in Stony Creeks. A lot of Stony Creeks. Isn't that cute? Heavenly Hymns, Amazing Grace. I think I got it. Well, I love both of those. Let's see. Oh, here, let me show you the back. Whoops, sorry guys. Rock of Ages, and I don't know what that song is. Another wedding sampler, I believe. Rural America. I love covered bridges. I love them all. And this is a quilter's dream. That's very pretty. Nothing I want to start yet. Country memories, you know. Can you tell I like rural type stuff? I actually did this one, if you haven't seen it. I did mine on an even weave. That was my very first time doing on something other than Ada. Trust in the Lord. I'm not up to doing that one yet. Inspirational lighthouses. You know, I like lighthouses. That would be pretty quick. But no, I'm going to get my other lighthouses done first. Sunny morning, happy day. This is just little 80s stuff. I've got another pretty lady, the Saturday Evening Post. And I have done, you can tell how worn this is. I've done several out of this one. I've done that one. I think I've done that one back in the 80s and 90s when we were all getting married. Faith, Love, and Gentle Words. Let's see, Sugar Stitches, Cross Stitch Design, Holiday Gingerbread House. That's cute. But I'm not going to do that right yet. When I do it, that fabric is going to be a lot lighter because that house just blends right in there. Let's see, Sue Hillis Design. I don't know where I got that chart. Another Sue Hillis. I did that one. I think I did that much of that chart just recently. Oops. Christmas in Red. I bought this one time to make Christmas presents, and you can see it's still in my to-do pile. So that is that binder. All right, I pulled out my PO to SH. This is a Longhorn sampler that I bought up in Fort Worth a couple years ago. I don't know if I'll ever do it. It comes with the floss and the fabric. Then we've got our Prairie Schoolers. I should do some Santas. But, oh, I love that one. 2011. 2012. 2018. Needleworker's Eye. I got it for that one. And then here's some Prairie Schoolers. Kris Kringles. St. Nicholas's. Bunnies and Chicks. You know what? I don't think I'm ever going to stitch that one. So I'm going to pull that out, and maybe someday that'll be a giveaway. This is very pretty. Sunshine and Shadow. Very Amish. I have family and friends in South Pennsylvania where the Amish is. August, I got all of the Prairie Schooler months. the almanac, May, autumn leaves, July, another Santa. This is the 2006. Oops. This is the 2019. Homewards. Santa's Revisited. Another Santa's Revisited. Father Christmas. There's January. I don't know why I got all the months. I am probably not going to do them, but you know, you got to collect things. This is December, April, March, February, November. It's Thanksgiving. Again, I don't know why I got this because I do not stitch seasonal stuff, and definitely not Thanksgiving, but who knows? My life or my desires may change. Another Santa's Revisited. 2016 with the deer that's missing a leg. The 2021. Another Santa's Revisited. Button Up. I don't like snow, but here is a wedding and birth sampler. I actually did the little girl, so I have done out of that one. September 2020 Santa. I should put all the Santas together. October, June. Primitive Hair, Pumpkin Pie. I love that one. Primrose Cottage, Kind Words, Happy Independence Day by Primrose, Star Spangled Street, I love that one. Wonder what the size of that is. All right, so it'd be 13.5 or 13 7/8 by 3. Oops, sorry about that. Let me think about that one. Let me pull that out. All right, this one is new. This is Poutini. It is called When I Think of Christmas. Here's another Poutini. Enjoy every stitch. I don't have the buttons for that. Oh, yes, I do. They're right there. Another Poutini. A Rose for You. Oh, you know what? I'm making this for Sierra. Let me see what the size is. So it's 135 by 135, so it's not overly big. All right, so let's do A Rose for You by Poutini. All right, I'm gonna do A Rose for You. It's because my daughter's middle name is Rose. They use 32 count Belgian or Belfast vintage country mocha. All right, so let's pull the floss. Looks like that is DMC. So 167. I have 168. Oh, there's 167. So DMC 167 and 801. And it looks like I do not have any 801. Let me get it over this way. So I don't have any 801. So that is a coffee brown. So we'll look for that in a little bit. 844 is right there. So I have 844. Next would be 935. 935 is right there. Next is 951. I do not have 951. All right, so 3022. 3022 for the camouflage of Romy's creation. All right, 3350. I do not have 3350. And 3685. I have 3687. And it's a dark mauve. All right. So I'm going to pull out the chart and look at it to see what colors would that I'm missing can I replace with something else. Right, actually. So I have 167. I do not have an 801, so a coffee brown. What a coffee brown. Let's look at the chart. 801 and see where in the chart it is. All right, so the coffee brown is the handle of the basket and the top and the very bottom of the basket. And that is the only place that I can see that it is located. So I am going to look at my floss and pull out a dark brown. My coloring cottons, let's see what we have here. I think it has to be darker than Nutcracker. You can see I started bobbinated, and these would be better if there was some place to hook the end of the floss. How about Jamestown? Although that's not the same. Let's put Nutcracker back. And I may do Jamestown. I'm just looking through the rest of these. I'm making them a mess. I'll have to fix them after I'm done with you guys. I'm just looking to see if I can find a dark brown. What's that? Do you think that's too dark? That's pretty dark. So maybe actually we're going to go with Tatanka. All right, so I have 167. I have Tatanka for coffee brown. I have 844. I have 935. 951 tawny. And I think that's her skin. That's her skin. Let's find a skin color. Let me pull out my DMC card. And 951. 951 is in column 16. And 951's at the very top. So it's, but Sierra's pretty fair skin, so I think this 3770 might work for that. So we'll use that. All right. So we're using 3770. We have the 3022. I'm using 3687 for the Dusty Rose Ultra Dark. Let me think. Actually, you know what? Here's a pretty color. We might use that one for the Dusty Rose, and then that one for the Mauve Dark. I think we'll do that. So that would be the flowers. I think that'll work. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have all of my floss. Let's find a fabric. Vintage Country Mocha. This looks a lot darker than that. And I don't think, well, I guess it would show up. I think that's 4 in that border and in that border, and then some of, now let me find something lighter. We'll put that aside. How about Vintage Buttercream? That will be seen on there. I think you can see that on there. Can you? This right here is 2 strands. I can see it from where I'm at. So that's a good choice. A lot of my 32s are the more neutral colors. I think that's going to be too light. Yeah, it's too light. That's about the same color as that. Or I could go that way. This is Be Stitch Me's Hot Cocoa. So it's got hints of brown and green, or green and tan, and like a pinky undertone. That's pretty close to that color. That can be seen, and that can be seen. So we're going to use Hot Cocoa by Be Stitch Me for A Rose for You. And that is my floss choice for that pattern. So we will go ahead and put that in one of my bags here. And since it's for Sierra, this is a bag I made. She loves dolphins, so I'm going to put it in this bag with the dolphins. I guess I can't count because I thought I had 6 bags, but I actually have 7 because I have 4 kitted and we have 3 more to go. All right. So let's go back to the drawing board. Let's go to, I think we were at Poutinis. I pulled this out. Let's see, the size is 195 by 42. I'm going to put that right there because I'm kind of yes and kind of no. We went through the Prairie Schoolers. We went through the Primitive Hare. We went through Primrose Cottage. Okay, there's Poutini right there. All right, and then this is When I Think of Stitching. No, I don't feel up to that yet. I love that. But I don't feel up to stitching that one yet. Craft Supplies and Other Lies series. How big is that? It's 103 by 63, so it's not big. Let's pull this out as a possibility. All right. Queenstown Sampler BH 182 or 1820. It's a Pennsylvania German School Sampler. Oops, sorry, there's 2 colorways. The size is is 202 by 219. And I really don't feel like doing another big sampler or big cross stitch right now. This is also a Queenstown sampler. This is from Chester County. There's that one. Here's the quilt maker. Quilt makers, I love that, but there's no way I'm doing that. Just for giggles. Let's see how big it is. So this is 206 by 285. And on 14 count or 28 count, it would be 14. Just the design stitch size is 14 3/4 by 18 1/2. So I'm not up to that right now. I've got enough really big projects going. I don't need another big. All right, and then this is like a Houston area designer. I think she's only exclusive to maybe 1 or 2 shops in the Texas area. Texas Spring Blooms. I don't know if I'm feeling that yet. Blue Bonnet Hoopla. Not sure if I'm feeling that. Texas Wildflower Fields. I don't know if I'm feeling Texas Blue Bonnet type things. Redbird Spring Keep. No. And then I've made this twice. But I keep that just in case I decide to make it again. All right, the Capitol and Great Seal of the United States of America. I'm not doing that. That's a big one. Our Little Christmas Home. I'm not feeling that one. Keep a pinch of Christmas magic in your pocket. Not feeling that one. American Quilt Sampler. I love this one, but it's another big one. I'm not doing big. Old Glory. Love this one. And again, not feeling big right now. Another Rosewood Manor. Mother's Quilt. I'm sure that's another big one. 20 samplers and stitches. I do not remember where I got this. It says samplers and stitches, and no, the place I work, or not place I work, the place here in Montgomery is called Samplers and Stitch In. So this must be just something I found free here. Sorry, must be something I found free on the internet. All right. And then there's Elizabeth Cooper. She is another sampler, and I'm sure she's a big girl. Next is the Heartland Sampler by Scarlet House. Absolutely love it. But I believe she's a big girl. She's 256 by 143. On 32, she's 16 by 9, so I'm not going to do that. The Scarlet House, American Farmhouse. I'm not feeling that either. This is Sarah Brown Sampler, 1834. It's a memorial sampler to her deceased brother, Joseph. If I, or when I do this, I am going to take out this saying here, Sarah Brown made the sampler to the memory of Joseph Brown. Her brother finished in the 10th year of her age, September 21 of 1834. Wow, is that hard to read through the camera? So I may take that out. And this has already been reproduced by the Scarlet Letter. It is 13 by 22. So, and that's on 40 count. So we are not going to do that right yet. Skeptic Gatherings. Nah, not looking for it. I don't want to do that one. There's a pretty little girl in purple, but I'm not feeling up to that. Here's a Sarah McGregor sampler, The Lord's Prayer by the Shakespeare's Peddler. She is on 40 count, sorry. Stitch count 241 by 335. So she is a very big girl also. I'm not going to do her. All right, I pulled out my T through Z. Teresa Kogut. Kindness is Free, August 2021 freebie. I'm not feeling that one. That's a free chart also. That's a free chart. Old Saint Nick. This is a free one. You may have seen people stitching that. I don't feel up to that one. Farm Girl. I think this is the very first one that I have bought of Teresa Kogut's. As you can see, it's $1.99 by $1.17, so therefore I am not going to kit that one up. Faith, Hope, and Love sampler. Very pretty. Also $2.64 by $3.20. Not doing it right now. Newcastle Bouquet, $3.53 by $2.17. Not doing that one. Or at least not right now. Love, 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 love this one. Heaven and Nature, $2.84 by $3.60. But not doing it right now. Here is a bunch of free charts. All right. This is the English Cottage Sampler by Teresa Wentzler. And I'm saying that's a big one. So we're not going to do that. Statehood Series. I am originally from Pennsylvania, so that's why I picked that one up. No. I live in Texas now, but I'm not going to do that right now either. Tiny Modernist. Sewing Room. Sewing Room Bell Pull. So the design size on 14 count or 28 count is 4.5 by 20 inches long. Count is 65 by 289. So I don't think I want to do that one right yet. Told in the Garden. Love. That's more Amish looking stuff. But we're not going to do that one. The Star Barn, Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. This is another big one. Absolutely love this. It's a moderate size, 185 by 158. But I don't think I'm going to pull that one out yet. This is just, I don't know where I got this, but gotta love Purple Flowers. 1831 Brick House by Tree of Life Sampling. No, not feeling that. Under One Nation, or One Nation Under God by Twin Peak Primitives. I'm sure that's a big one also, so I'm not going to do that one. American Trilogy, Philadelphia. I'm not feeling that one right now. Lady of Liberty. Not feeling that one right now. Betsy Ross Sampler. Not feeling that right now. 1817 Springfield Sampler. Not feeling that. And you can see I have 2 copies. I don't know why I have 2 in there. Trick or Treat, Hold Tight by Twin Peak Primitives. Not feeling that one right now. Here's another. Why is that back here? Another Told in the Garden. The Quilting. I'm not feeling that one. Amazing Grace. You know that I've done several hymns. I've cross-stitched them. I'm sure it's a bigger piece because look at the size of the Bible. So we're not going to do that one. I'm not going to do that one yet. The Old Rugged Cross, although I love that. Isn't that pretty? But I'm not going to do that. The Victorian Sampler. Not feeling that. Violets and Verses. This is a freebie with violets. Don't feel that. Willow Ridge Design. Not feeling that. Rejoice Evermore by Brenda Gervais. It's very pretty, but I think it's a big one, so I'm not going to do that one. These are charts. This is Stitch Along Whitework Sampler. I think I found this free online. Summer on the Farm. Very pretty, but I don't feel up to that one yet. And then here is the Spring. And, ooh. Hey, look at, I got 2 of them. Let's pull one of them out for giveaway. I think I knew that, but I don't know why I didn't put it in the giveaway. Let's see, here's winter. It's very pretty, but I'm not doing that. And then there's autumn. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not doing that one either. All right, I'm to the K to PL Kingsland, the quilt shop. I'm sure that's a big one, not feeling it. Yes, it's 153 by 229. Kingsland Attic Quilts, not feeling that yet either. Sophisticated Ladies, not feeling her yet. Let's see, La Di Da, Flower Pot Roll Up. Very pretty, but I'm working on something similar to that. Honeysuckle Burr Sampler. Nope. Oops. Virtue. I'm sure that's bigger than it looks. It's 150 by 98. Let's put that in the maybe pile. My Country by La Di Da, not feeling that one. Love them, but not feeling them. Kindred Spirits of the Thread, La Di Da, not feeling it. With You, not feeling it. Count Your Blessings. I like that one. So this is 93 by 60. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 floss colors. Let's see if I can do this without showing the chart. All right. So let's kit that one up. All right. So it is 93 by 60. This was stitched on 30 count Mocha by Weeks Dye Works using 1 strand of needlepoint silk over 2. And they also have DMC conversions. 1, 2, 3, 4 floss or silks. I may actually pull out my silks and just do my own conversion. So that's what it looks like. All right. There is Count Your Blessings. This is my silks, my Bestitch Me silks. My Bestitch Me silks. And I have some Belle Soise. That's more Bestitch Me. More Bestitch Me. A little bit of Gloriana. So let's turn this chart over without showing you guys the chart. And I am going to pull out my DMC color card. Let's get that out of the way. So we have an idea what the color is. And whatever I can kit in silk, that's what I will do. All right, so the first one is 433. 433, if I recall correctly, is a brown, but I'm not positive. That's an 18. 433 is right there. So it's a medium brown. Let's see if I have any silks. And that is used, it's used not in very many places. So it's used in the middle of the diamonds and then a couple in there. So let's see if we have a medium brown that I'd be happy with. How about that brown right there? This is Bestitch Me's Fudge. So I think we will use that for 433. All right. The next color is 844. And it seems like that's a brown also. Although I could absolutely go rogue and do totally different colors than what is called for. So 844 is in column 19. 844 is dark. So that would be a dark brown. I'm just looking to see what else I have up here. I know some of you guys are really cringing at looking at the way I'm handling my floss and silk. So it's 844 is almost black. So maybe we'll actually go black with Old Crow from Belsois. All right, the next number is 610. 610 is in column 13. Okay, column 13 and 610 is a orangey, yellowish green color. Let me see what it is in the chart. So that is the plant itself, and I actually would like it a little bit darker, so that may be a good color. So let me see what else I've got here. Or I could do spruced. That looks like the only green that I have. All right. I actually like spruced. Well, let me put them both up here and then I'll make my decision once I pull this last color. The last color is 3857 in DMC. .3857's in 17. 3857 is a dark burgundy. So I could pull, this is Cranberry by Belsois. I could go a bright red with Poinsettia, or I could go with Scarlet Sister. I could go totally off the grid and go purple with Princess, or this purple, or I could go to, this does not have a name either. This is a Be Stitch Me pink. I could make it a yellow flower, a bright blue flower, a tea colored flower. All right. I think you get my point. Oh, here's an orange. This would be a pretty flower color. So I think I'm going to stick, close to what is called for and go with Cranberry. And then I will go with Cream de Mint with the Black Crow and Fudge. But I could also go, if I wanted to go brighter, I could do the Spruced with any of these, honestly. I don't think I'd do it with that one. I wouldn't do it with that one. So you could choose your favorite if you wanted it brighter. So we're going to put these up. We're going to put spruced up. Now let's find a fabric. The fabric that's called for is 30 count mocha. Mocha. So I want it really light so this brown shows up. I could go 28 count. This is Wren by Picture This Plus. And let's see, if I wanted to stick to 28 count, I could go really funky. Now, I could go funky and go with Dapple. That's a grayish. Maybe, we'll see. I could go dark and go Heather with Picture This Plus. That is the color of the fabric. I could go really out there and go to Murmur by Picture This Plus. Everything would pop on that, wouldn't it? And then there's always Lakeside Porcelain. I kind of like it on that one. Here's another way out there fabric. This is hand dyed by Rolanda. But I think I'm going to go with Murmur. And we are going to put that in. Let's see, I need a bigger bag. So this is a bag that I just made this winter. My sewing machine was being a pain in the butt and skipping stitches. You can see it right there. See it really well on the back. So I kept this one for myself. This is what the back looks like. And that's what the front looks like. All right, count your blessings. By la-di-da. All right, I only have 2 bags left. So I have 3 that I had set aside for maybes. So let me see if one of these or 2 of these will work for me instead of going through more of our charts. So I really do like that one. So 195 by 42. So it'd be, if I can put it on a 32 count, I may even have a 36 that I could do 1 over 2, and it'd be 10.5. So let's go ahead and see what colors I have out of these. And looks like a lot of them I do not have. I know I have bamboo and licorice red. All right, here's the Classic Color Works. All right, bamboo is right there. And it says it's going to need 2. I know I have, there's another bamboo. So cast iron skillet. I don't believe I have any of that. I am going to refer to my iPad to see what that color is. I'm thinking it's probably a gray. Classic Color Works. Cast. Well, it doesn't look like that's on there. Cast iron skillet definitely says Classic Color Works. Huh. Well, ain't that something? All right, so this is what the Gentle Arts cast iron skillet looks like, and it is definitely a gray, a dark gray. So I wonder if maybe black coffee would work, because it looks like it may be the roofs. So we may do black coffee. So let's put this up here unless I find another gray that I like. Right. The next one we need is Desert Mesquite. I'm not sure what that color looks like. Maybe a dark brown. And I do not have that one. So let's look at our friend Google and see if it can tell me what color Desert Mesquite is. Okay, so Desert Mesquite is actually a very variegated green. Green, blacks, dark greens, I guess. Looks like it may be for the grass. I could do chopped chives. I could do English ivy. I could do just plain ivy at Weeks Dye Works. Color and cotton. Oh, there we go. We've got forest. I could do forest. Oh, there's pine needles, but I don't think I like that as much. Shamrock. All right, so I've got to decide between those 6 colors. Oh, you know what? Salem may be a color for that gray. All right, so that is what Desert Mesquite looks like. It's not quite as dark. There's forest. I guess actually English ivy probably would be close, wouldn't it? All right, I'm going to put forest and English ivy as the contenders for those. All right, next is Ye Old Gold. I used to have some. I don't know if I still do. Let's see. Here's the bamboo that needs to go here. Ye Old Gold. So I have Ye Old Gold. Dublin Bay. For some reason I have a lot of deep blue. Deep blue sea. I have a lot of deep blue sea. There's Chesapeake. Another deep blue sea. But I don't see a Dublin. Okay, so let's just look up Dublin Bay. All right, so my iPhone so very rudely told me that I was out of space on my phone and kicked me off. So I believe I was telling you that I was looking up Dublin Bay to see what it looked like. And I think deep blue will work for it. I'm guessing it's the houses, the sides of the houses. So I'm going to use Dublin Bay, or not Dublin Bay, Deep Blue Sea for Dublin Bay. All right, the next one is Licorice Red. Licorice Red. So I have some Licorice Red. I already pulled out the bamboo. Cocoa. Cocoa. I don't think I have. Oh, that's Weeks Dye Work. You guys should see the mess that I'm creating here. It's ridiculous. All right. So I don't have cocoa from Weeks Dye Works. So let's see if our friend Google can tell us what it looks like exactly. So I think that'll work. That's just a smidge browner. Let me just see if I have another cocoa-like color anywhere. All right, so that is Weeks Dye Works. This is Nutcracker, and then there's Jamestown. I think Jamestown is just a little browner. I think Nutcracker would be good. So we'll do Nutcracker. All right, the next one is Molasses, and I don't think I have Molasses. And I do not have a molasses. All right, so Weeks Dye Work Molasses is a darker brown. That's the Nutcracker. So that's a dark brown with some light highlights in it. So let me see what I can find. All right, so I pulled out a bunch of browns. Let's see, I believe I thought about using that one for cocoa, but I'm not sure now. Molasses is dark, and I don't think I have anything that will work for that situation. You know what? Let me see if I can do a search for cocoa, no, molasses, 2DMC. Molasses is 3031. Let me see if I have that. $3031. I do not have. So I guess that doesn't matter. And then while we're right here, let's go to cocoa. Oh, you know what? I have Cocoa Bean from Classic Color Works. I wonder if they're close. Cocoa is 610. $610. Actually, I think Jamestown would be the closest. Well, in your viewfinder, the colors look a lot different, but this one is a lot lighter in my world. Let's do that. Does that do anything? There. So maybe I'm going to use Jamestown for cocoa. Okay. And let's see, Jamestown. Let's get these out of the way. And Nutcracker. I don't think I was using that. I think I substituted Jamestown for cocoa. And molasses, I determined I don't have a brown dark enough. Okay, I have Lancaster Red, Blue Heron. So those are two different colors. There's like 3 different colors. So that is the light. That's the light of the house, the light blue of the house. So I think I'll do rain showers. Oh, those are the same rain showers, but look at the difference. Can you see the difference in the colors? I think I'm going to do that rain colors or rain showers with deep blue sea. All right. So that is the Blue Heron. Gentle Arch Freedom. I have not a clue what that color is. I know I don't have it. I don't have a lot of Gentle Arts. All right, let's turn to our friend Google and see what color Gentle Arts Freedom is. So that looks like it's a blue, a deep blue. So the sun has changed. So I can't quite tell. It may work. And I don't have uniform blue either. Wow, there's a lot of blues in this. So the uniform blue is the flag and that house. So I want a blue that goes along with our flag. Oh, here's Michael's navy. Here's some wavy navy. Let's see what the difference is. I think I like Michael's navy better than wavy navy for the flag. All right, so Michael's navy is actually for uniform blue. Then I need DMC 3053. And 3362. Excuse me, 3362. I have that one. And 3053. $3053. I have lots of that, so we got that. All right, let's go through this list and make sure I have what I need. And then I think we're going to call it quits after this, because it has gotten to be almost 3 o'clock. All right. Desert mesquite was a green, if I remember correctly. So, might as well just put it on a sheet of paper, because all the conversions I did is not going to fit on that little sticker. All right, so I'm going to use English ivy for desert mesquite. All right. And then for cast iron skillet, I think I was going to go with Salem. Okay, Ye Old Gold, I have. Dublin Bay, I do not remember which one of these I said I was going to use for Dublin Bay. I'm thinking it was Deep Blue Sea. And then I have Licorice Red. I have Bamboo. Cocoa. I was going to use Jamestown. I did not find anything for molasses, so I need molasses. Oh, I didn't pull out Lancaster Red. So I have Lancaster and Licorice. Lancaster Red is more of a, well, there's a Liberty. I think it's more of an older red, isn't it? I don't recall having a Lancaster Red. Let me look in the chart and see where it's at so that I can get an idea of where Lancaster Red is. All right. This is Licorice Red, that is Lancaster Red. So it is more of a deeper red. Maybe like Cayenne. Or Cherry Cobbler. Actually, as you look at this, this is more of a brown. Holly Berry. That's pretty close. I think we're going to go with Cherry Cobbler. Cherry Cobbler. For Lancaster Red. I chose Rain Showers for Blue Heron. I chose Twilight for Freedom. I chose Michael's Navy for Uniform Blue. And then here is my 2 DMC. All right, now to pick out the fabric. I want something that the gold will stand out on. And it needs to be long enough to fit. So I want it, if it's a 28, at least 18 inches long. And for a 32, at least like a 15 inch. Wait, 17. How about porcelain? Will the white stand out on it? I think it does. Can you guys see that? And then does the gold show up on that? Well, I can see it from here. And that looks like a fairly big piece. Then we're buttercream. Maybe. And yes. How about country mocha? That kind of, you can't see it that much. The white will stand out, but I don't know about the gold. Straw flower, I don't think the white will show up very well. We could go silly, like this fabric. Can you tell I like the opalescence? Both of those show up. Kind of like that. Or we could go, this is Picture This plus Haversham. I don't know, will the white show up on that? No. We could do like a blue sky, but then these colors wouldn't look very good on there. This is 32 count Primrose. No, I don't think that'll work. No. Which ones do you guys think? Oh, I'm not going to do that one. Oh, there goes my pen. I think I'm going to go with, I don't remember the name of this fabric. I think I'm going to go with that one. Alrighty. Well, I don't know how long this video is actually going to be, but I've been in here for quite a while. I've got quite a mess going on. Well, I don't know about you guys or how long it actually is taking, but I've been in here for quite a long time. I've got quite a mess going on. We're going to put Star Spangled Street. We'll put them in my Minions bag that I made. It's falling apart. I should tack it down. It's one of the first bags that I ever made. I was trying it out, so I was going to give a bag like this or do something with it for a friend. All right, so that is Star Spangled Street. This is the last bag. I am not going to kit up, but this is from Lake House Stitch Co. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little kit up, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.